Hey everyone, we're on our way up the Black Mountain Fire Road to do half of Miners Loop. This is the main fire road you climb and the more direct route to get to both Miners Loop, or if you want to go a little further, Black Widow Trail, which is super fun. We're probably going to stop at the, I think it's called Nighthawk Connector. It's a short little black section, super short, a little bit enduro-y, but fun. And then we're gonna head east towards Miners Loop and do the right half of that loop, I believe it's counterclockwise direction. It's fun. It's, I mean, moderately advanced. I wouldn't say it's super advanced, so if you're a blue rider, you can get through it if you're careful. There are some sections where I just am not good on the tech, especially when you need to have momentum to climb up some chunky sections. But I'll show them on camera and you can judge whether or not you'd like to try them yourself. This fire road's about, I think, a mile and a half to get to the Nighthawk Connector, and maybe another half mile if you want to go up a little further to either summit Black Mountain to get to the radio tower or hit up Black Widow Trail, which of course there are tons of videos online about on YouTube, so if you're interested you can check those out. They probably would show the proper way to ride Black Widow with much more speed than I do. So maybe one day I'll show it on camera, but it'll be more just of a talk through as opposed to really showing how you can bomb down that trail. I think that one's rated a black. Used to be a blue, but I think some of the features changed, made it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more advanced. But again, that would be a different video. So this fire road's a bit boring. It's not super steep. The part going up to Black Widow's maybe a little bit steep, but it is a long fire road and it is boring. And if the sun is beating down on you, which luckily it's not today, but if it is, it can get brutal just because, you know, you're not really having that much fun climbing this fire road and you're cooking in the heat. So I will bring you guys back once we hit the Nighthawk Connector for some fun, but until then I'm just gonna go through this grueling climb. So see you guys in a little bit. So we are approaching Nighthawk Connector. This is the final little uphill stretch here. The problem when you get close to this point is that there are so many false finishes. You always think, oh right, just around that bend, or this is the last little tiny hill to climb. But shame on me, I should know by now. You're not there until you're there, and we are finally here. So you can't miss this entrance. It's the first real big offshoot on this fire road climb up, right here. So you can either continue up the fire road to the summit or Black Widow, or you can do what we're going to do, which is Nighthawk Trail and Miners Loop. Miners Ridge Loop, according to this sign right here. I think it's dealer's choice when it comes down to which line people prefer coming down this little section. Some people like the right line, some people like the left line. I think I gravitate more towards the right line, but that doesn't mean that that actually is the best option. I don't really know. So it probably just depends on what will be the funnest for you or the safest for you when heading down this Nighthawk Connector. I will have my bell on for the remainder of the ride. The trails here are multi-use and they're well trafficked by both hikers and other mountain bikers. So just want to be courteous, make sure people are aware that I'm going to be coming, even though I'm not going to be bombing down the hills. It's always nice though to give people fair warning. So hopefully it won't ruin the video. If it does, I'll maybe lay some music over the annoying bell sounds, but I think this is gonna be no compromise for me. Bell on, make people aware, be safe. Okay, let's give it a shot. So that was techie, that was chunky. It was doable, but you know, I'm not a really good rider. I'm still, even after years of doing this, still kind of sketch for me. I have a 150 mil front, 140 mil rear travel trail bike. So it definitely services me and fits the bill, but you can see on camera here how steep that was. Probably didn't seem so steep on GoPro when going down, but felt that way. Felt kind of chunky too. So just be careful if it's your first time down this. Take it slow, but not too slow where it's unsafe. You know, maybe session it a few times, but it's fun. Just need to be aware of what you're getting into. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that little fun black section. We're gonna head this way, heading east to Miners Ridge Loop. I won't show the whole ride over. This is just another little flat connector here, but I'll keep the camera on for, I guess, the funner stuff, and we'll just head out from here. Maybe not the best line there. Oh, forgot about this little section here. This is easy. Should have just stuck right. Let's try that one more time. Oh, that screwed me up. That's okay though. I sloppily got through that. And we stick right in that turn right there. We are officially on Miners Loop right now, by the way. Ooh, I've been sloppy today. Braking where I shouldn't. Being too heavy on my hands. Whoa! See what I mean by sloppy? That is a super easy section. Just lost control. Whew. Let's just back up and do that again. You know, sometimes you're just in your own headspace. Makes you afraid to do things you've done, you know, plenty of times before. It's hard. If you're not a confident and skilled rider, you know, things can get to you. Like even that right there. You know, sometimes you forget the fundamentals, right? Like, just keep looking ahead. Look where you need to go. Not always easy. Even remembering to breathe. Silly as that sounds. Pedal strike there. Woo. You know, that was a techie section, right? Again, not super difficult, but I could feel my death grip on the bars. Means I was too light on my feet, too heavy on my hands. Whew. Holding my breath in fear when I shouldn't be. And all that can lead you to be way more tired and exert way more energy than you need to. Had to actually take a little break there because I was a little out of breath, even though it's pretty much all downhill. The sad thing is that I do like the chunk. It's my favorite part of mountain biking, but there's still that serious fear component to it for me. Here's that techie section I alluded to earlier that I just can't do. You can see what you need to do here. Just build up momentum, right? You can either go up this line, which is off camber, or try, I don't know if you can do that actually. Regardless though, it is super difficult. I've seen people on YouTube head up this thing. I just don't know how to do it, and I know I can't do it, so I always skip it. Once you get through here, you can have line options. I don't know which one's the best, so I'm not going to recommend one, but you do you. Hook it right here. This will take us to the bottom of Miners Ridge Loop, and then we can connect with Lilac Trail, which is going to take me back to the parking lot at the park that I started at. And here we are at the bottom of Miners Ridge Loop. This is one of the parking lots you can start at if you only want to do the loop. So from this parking lot, you can either start here and go the way we just came down, which is the, let's see, that would be the clockwise direction, or you can take the other trailhead, which I think is just a little bit beyond here. Maybe that's it. I don't remember. But you can also do it fully counterclockwise, starting from the bottom. But we're gonna make our way down here, which is gonna connect with Lilac Trail once we cross a little bridge. Wait a minute, I'm gonna correct myself a little bit. In the video, you should have seen a section where we hooked a right at the end of the half of Miners Loop we did, and it was a T section. You could have hooked left too. Hook it right here. This will take us to the bottom of Miners Ridge Loop. If you headed left, I think that's what takes you through the full counterclockwise loop. And so you can start from the beginning of the parking lot, go up that little section that joins both the east and west side of Miners Ridge Loop, and then either choose to go clockwise or counterclockwise from there. So sorry for the confusion. Hopefully that's clear. Oh, here's that bridge. Ooh, I'm not good at this. Not gonna chance it. You can see it's doable. Just don't want to injure myself today. It should be smooth sailing from here, actually, I think. Hopefully that's not famous last words, but almost swallowed a bug. There may be another little techie section here. Oh yeah. Guys, I'm out of breath. This is not difficult at all, but I might just walk it. Sorry to disappoint. Ah, pedal strike. Whew. Dang, I am not doing well today, guys. These sections should not be that difficult. Here's a second little bridge crossing. Not as sketch as the first, thankfully. Yeah, just be careful there. Look where you're going. Once you get here to this little fork, you can either go right down here to Ahawee Trail. That will take you basically down to this street right here. I think that's Carmel Valley Road. I might be wrong about that. But from here, you can go to wherever you parked. I parked over there to our left. So instead, I'm just gonna climb this more direct way out. It opens up to a fire road. I can bomb down quickly, get back to my car. All right, guys, so that was it. I'm not gonna show Ahawee Trail today. It's a blue. It's pretty much like Lilac Trail. It's nothing any more intense than that. So if you want just a little bit more single track, you can head down here. But that's it for me today, guys. Thanks. Hopefully you enjoyed that walk through Miners Ridge Loop. You should give it a shot and hope you have fun. Sweet. Keep riding, guys. Peace.